There's a moment, just after sunrise, when the world is still, the air is crisp, and a wide, low shape erupts from silence with sound so pure, so mechanical, it feels like the universe itself has found its voice. This isn't just an engine, it's a symphony. A 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 hand-built race bred and mounted up front, screaming to life with a high-pitched howl that echoes through the canyons like a call to arms. This is a Honda Civic Type R FL5 JDM Hot Hatch King. Not just a new model, but a resurrection. Over 315 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. A design so aggressive, so wide, it looks like it was forged from titanium and ambition. This isn't just Honda's answer to the Volkswagen Golf R or the Subaru WRX STI. It's their boldest statement yet. That passion doesn't have to sacrifice precision. From the moment it appears, with its laser-sharp LED headlights slicing through the mist, its massive rear wing flare like a crouched predator, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be electric. It's not chasing trends. It's embracing both, the legacy of Acura and the urgency of tomorrow. Today, we're diving deep into the all-new Civic Type R FL5. From its jaw-dropping design to its driver-focused cockpit, from its track-shattering performance to its cutting-edge tech. We'll explore how fast it goes, how it handles, and whether it can truly carry the legacy of the original Integra Type R, the legendary FK8, and the iconic DC2 into the future. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most important Civic since the DC2? Or has the brand gone too far to be tamed? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the Civic Type R FL5 doesn't just carry on Honda's design language, it redefines it. At first glance, it's unmistakably Honda, that long hood, the wide stance, the confident posture, but everything about it feels evolved. Sharper, lower, more purposeful. The overall length is 182.9 inches, with 74.0, height just 55.5, making it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing FK8, with a roofline that flows into rear deck like a missile ready to launch. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.31, it's one of the most aerodynamically advanced production hatches Honda has ever built. A key reason it's so stable at high speeds. Up front, you're greeted by the new slim LED headlights, a signature Honda design element known as Jewel Eye. That pulse with light when you unlock the car. It's not just for show. It houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the engine and transmission. On either side are the ultra-slim, full LED headlights, now with dynamic turn signals and animated welcome sequences that light up like a greeting when you approach. The iconic Honda grille is wider, deeper, and more aggressive than ever, not just for cooling, but as a statement. It's functional, yes, but it's also emotional, a bold declaration that this car means business. Now, step back and take in a profile, because this is where the Civic Type R truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the liftback trunk. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels, 19-inch forged magnesium alloys, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish. They're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by two sharp character lines, one high, one low, that run from the front fender all the way to the taillights, creating a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. No clutter, no unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the side intakes, massive, sculpted, and feeding air directly to the front-mounted turbocharger. Every vent, every duct, every curve has a purpose. This isn't just a car, it's a wind tunnel sculpture. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar, not just a strip, but a dynamic display that pulses during pit stops and brake checks. The liftback trunk opens wide, revealing one of the most practical trunks in the performance world. And the rear diffuser? Absolutely enormous. Carbon fiber, vented, and designed to accelerate airflow under the car, creating a vacuum that sucks it to the track. The license plate is centered, clean, and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, the rear-mounted engine and transaxle are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 60-40 weight distribution, critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the Civic Typer isn't trying to whisper. It's roaring. It's the collector who values heritage, the tech-forward driver who craves innovation without pretense, and the enthusiast who still believes in the soul of the combustion engine. This is a car for people who care about performance, design, and real-world dominance. It's not a daily driver. It's not a grand tourer. It's a weapon, a machine built for one thing: to go faster than anything else on four wheels. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. Now let's step inside, because if the exterior is a masterclass in modern aggression, the interior is where Honda truly flexes its muscles. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its low roofline, the Civic Type R feels huge inside. That's thanks to Honda's new modular platform, designed from the ground up for next-generation performance vehicles, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block stealing room. The result? A wheelbase of 106.3 inches, longer than the outgoing model, which means legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 5 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling? That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials? Luxurious, sustainable, and impeccably finished. You got optional semi-aniline leather, hand-stitched soft rich, and available in championship white, sonic gray pearl, or rally red. Or go for the eco-conscious Alcantara weave fabric, made from recycled materials. That feels just as premium. Real open-pore carbon fiber trim on the dash and doors. No fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles, just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now look at the dash, because this is where Honda throws down the gauntlet. Dominating the center is a 10.2-inch floating OLED touchscreen, clean, minimalist, and powered by the latest Honda Connect software. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by Honda's new AI-driven assistant. No lag, no freezing, no hunting through submenus. Climate controls? Always visible at the bottom. Navigation? Crystal clear, with real-time routing that factors in elevation, weather, and traffic to maximize range. And here's the genius part. Haptic feedback and voice control work in harmony. When you press a button on the screen, you feel a subtle click. No more guessing if you actually tapped it. And "Hey Honda" wakes the system instantly. "Hey Honda, lower the temperature and play some jazz." Done. "Hey Honda, find the nearest charging station with restrooms." On screen. It even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted rotary dial. Not a stalk, not a dial, but a sculpted piece of art that glows softly when you start the car. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You've got 30 color options, with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue in efficiency, warm red in sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating? Plush, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and massage. The front seats are 16-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back? Even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a full family luxury machine. Storage? Surprisingly practical for a performance machine. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 25.0 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model Y. Plus, there's a front trunk or frunk, with another 3.0 cubic feet of space. That's enough for groceries, a carry-on, or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now let's talk tech, because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the Civic Type R truly separates itself from the pack. Honda has equipped the Civic Type R FL5 with one of the most advanced tech suites in its class, and it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance, Honda Sensing combines adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and hands-free highway driving in select regions. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you to stay focused. No harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation, it's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. Honda has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control? Hey Honda, wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey Honda, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Honda, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen, it even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's a Honda Link app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor driving stats. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features? The welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync. The doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient. It's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the Civic Type R lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the Honda Civic Type R FL5 doesn't just deliver, it detonates. Under the skin, you got a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4, smooth, powerful, and paired with a 6-speed manual for seamless power delivery. Total output? A staggering 315 horsepower and 310 lb-ft of torque. That's more than a Subaru WRX STI, and it's a 5-seat liftback hatch. And because it's turbocharged, there's no delay, just a relentless surge of power that builds like a symphony, peaking with a scream that echoes through the canyons. And the numbers? They're mind-bending. The Civic Type R hits 60 miles per hour in just 4.9 seconds. 100 miles per hour? 11.2 seconds. Top speed? 169 miles per hour. Electronically limited, of course. And it does it all with a calm, almost eerie composure. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no lurching, just a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you to the seat. It's not violent, it's authoritative. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The handling? Razor sharp. The Civic Type R gets adaptive suspension with rear-wheel steering. Up to 5 degrees of counterphase steering at low speeds for tighter turns, and in-phase at high speeds for stability. The result? A car that feels smaller than it is, dancing through corners with precision and balance. The steering is weighted perfectly, not too light, not too heavy, with real feedback coming through the wheel. And the brakes? Massive steel discs, bringing this 3,200-pound beast to a stop from 60 miles per hour in just 103 feet. That's supercar territory. And the best part? It's light. At just over 3,200 pounds, it's over 200 pounds lighter than a Volkswagen Golf R. That means every input is amplified, every turn is sharper, every brake is more responsive. This isn't just a fast car, it's a lightning bolt. In real-world driving, it's a dream. On the highway, it's whisper quiet with minimal wind or road noise. The suspension soaks up expansion joints and potholes without drama. In the city, it's easy to maneuver despite its size, thanks to tight-turning circles and excellent visibility. And on twisty back roads, it handles with surprising poise. Body roll is minimal, turning is sharp, and the front-wheel drive system keeps you planted through corners. This isn't just a long-range cruiser. It's a weapon of pure performance. Now, let's talk about the engine and efficiency, because what good is all this power if you can't use it without constantly refueling? The Civic Type R runs on a 2.0L turbocharged inline-4, not for long-range EV driving, but for performance and efficiency. It drinks fuel around 22 mpg city, 30 highway, but that's not the point. The fuel tank holds 12.8 gallons, giving it a real-world range of over 384 miles on a single tank. That's more than enough for a non-stop drive from Los Angeles to San Diego or New York to Philadelphia without stopping. It's not efficient by EV standards, but for a high-performance sedan, it's respectable. And with cylinder deactivation on the inline-4, it can run on 2 cylinders during light loads, further improving fuel economy. Now, let's be real, no car is perfect. So let's break down the pros, the cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. 3 major pros. First, the driving dynamics. The Civic Type R FL5 is one of the most extreme production hatches ever built, a true halo car for the analog age. Second, the design. The Civic Type R is arguably the most striking performance hatch on the planet, sleek, aggressive, and timeless. Third, the heritage. With its hand-built inline-4 engine, this car is a collector's dream, a piece of Japanese automotive history in the making. Now, the cons. 1. The price. At over $45,000 fully loaded, it's not for the masses. 2. The usability. This car isn't designed for comfort. It's stiff, loud, and focused, perfect for the track, less so for the daily commute. And the competition? The Volkswagen Golf R offers more refinement and a more established software ecosystem, but lacks the raw aggression and driver engagement of the Civic Type R. The Subaru WRX STI is more luxurious, but it's heavier and less balanced. The Hyundai Elantra N is more practical, but it's less powerful. So where does the Civic Type R win? In balance. It's the only hatch that combines Japanese engineering with real-world performance and everyday usability. It beats the Golf R in driver feel. It outshines the WRX STI in comfort, but it lacks the third-row seating of an SUV, and it's not for everyone. So, final verdict? The Honda Civic Type R FL5 JDM Hot Hatch King isn't just a great hatch, it's a landmark achievement. It proves that a performance car can be luxurious, efficient, powerful, and stunningly beautiful all at once, and without compromise. It's for the driver who wants the pinnacle of Japanese engineering without sacrificing excitement, for the collector who craves heritage, for the enthusiast who still believes in the soul of the combustion engine. But is it for everyone? No. If you need over 300 miles of range, if you're on a tight budget, or if you're not ready to embrace a high-performance machine, this might not be your car. But if you want the perfect blend of aggression, style, and soul, the Civic Type R is as close as it gets to automotive perfection. So what do you think? Is this the most exciting performance hatch of the decade? Would you trade practicality for that level of performance and emotion? Or would you wait for a fully electric Civic Type R? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.